Hi, this is Daniel Montana with the Michelle Pice Group at Signature Realty. I wanted to discuss today how to jumpstart your dream home search while practicing social distancing. This is a really hot topic right now in the real estate industry. How can we sell homes and buy homes with the COVID-19 coronavirus coming out? So there are a lot of creative ways that a lot of different professionals in our industry are tackling this issue. One is through virtual closings, virtual showings. At the closings there's certain standard of procedures that people are following, and even I've seen drive-by closings happening. So everyone is on board and understanding on the situation at hand, and we're all doing our best to get things done. So with that being said, I want to provide you some tips on how you can have an upper hand on seeing homes, on understanding homes, and really it comes down to two major things. It's going to be establishing your buying criteria early, and secondly, building your real estate team. I'll dive into the first part, which is establishing your buying criteria. I mean, browsing through Zillow, without knowing what you want is going to waste you a lot of time. I mean, even though we're all stuck at home, you want to be the most efficient person as possible. So what you want to do is create a list. The first thing is you want to divide it through a need and want list, or must and want list, where you understand which criteria you're open to. You must have, like, must be 3 bedrooms, must have a finished basement, and then wants are going to be a big backyard or a master suite in their bathroom, in the bedroom. So your list needs to be exact, or so at least you have a good idea on coming in what to actually look for in the homes. And Zillow is pretty good to sort of filter out what's good and what's not, but also having a realtor on your team is a must when it comes to someone doing this full time, making sure that they're finding not only properties on the MLS, but using their sphere on finding homes that are, off market or coming soon. So one thing that's really important is really hone in and do your due diligence on a neighborhood, on an area, exactly where you want to live. I mean, most people don't move too far from where they're living right now. But if you're coming from New York City, for example, you'd maybe want to talk to a realtor or someone local in the area to understand what's a good area, because you could be on one side of the street and be in a good area, and then the other end you're in a rough neighborhood. So that's important to know. Common things also that you can include in your list is the style of the house, like a ranch, split level. There's New Jersey has so many different styles of houses that you have to understand which one's good, which one's not, or which one you prefer, I should say. Next is, do you want, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, basement, garage? But overall, once you start looking at homes, you start developing a criteria on what you like. Secondly, you want to really build a real estate team, a team that's going to be around you. So hiring field experts can spare you the headaches that can come when you do buy a house. So the first thing you should do is talk to a local realtor and see if you guys mesh together, and if your goals align. Let them do the hard work for you. From there, hopefully they have a team, but if not, you can, the important people or players in the game are going to be your realtor, your attorney, a good home inspector, and then everyone else really comes into play during the closing time. So I would lean on the realtor and having a good discussion on what the steps are once you do find out. I mean, the best part for sellers right now is going to be they are open to doing everything virtually. So with the technology we have today, you can use this thing called Matterport, where you're essentially having a walkthrough of the home without actually going into the home. You're going to have high definition photos, video walkthroughs, potential FaceTime or like video, like a Skyping call with the seller. So there are ways to get around it. And if you do want to see it in person, there's going to be a procedure that we do to make sure that everyone is safe and everyone's protected. So, these are a few tips. So don't let this current situation stop you from putting yourself in the best position for your future. The real estate market is primed to have a huge season once this is behind us. So it's better to be ahead than behind. All right. So if you have any questions, please call me. My number is 908-209-4355. Thanks, and